All right. I'm back. What the heck? Man, TikTok is really funny with me. I don't know what kind of filter is on here now, but now it looks like I got black and blonde hair and some kind of gray black makeup around my eyes. What the hell? Man, I don't know what I'm doing. I got rid of the beach background. Now I've got a whole different filter on here that I don't have on any black makeup. And this hair is like straight up different shades of blonde. So I don't know. So anyway, where I left off earlier was I was talking about how Q&A for online businesses. So if you have an online business and you have any questions or you want to know how to start your own online business, then let me know. Drop it in the comments. Hey, if you don't know me, my name is Kara. I am a serial entrepreneur. I'm a mom of six. I'm a world traveler, and I am also a digital marketer. I help people fix their finances, do credit repair, and build their businesses online. And I'm here to help other people set them free. All right. Now I'm about to get over here where I can stop for a second and see if I can fix this filter, man. I don't know what it is. So I live up here in the mountains of Virginia. Let me show you the mountains. Back there. See if you can see it. I don't know. See the mountains back there? And okay. Did I make the filter go away? I don't know. I'm TikTok is okay. Did I make the filter go away? I don't know. I'm TikTok is really TikTok is really getting on my nerves, but I know that it's not TikTok's fault. I know it's user error. I'm doing it. So come on in the room, take your finger, tap on the screen, help send this live out to more people. I'm going to sit over here for a second. I really just wanted to come outside and get some air and take a walk because I've been in the house all day. And I was like, I'm going to get up. I'm going to go outside. But I didn't end up going to sleep last night until like 4. No, matter of fact, I didn't even go to sleep until around 6:30 this morning is when I went to sleep from last night, you guys. So how many people know I might just be a little bit sleep deprived? Maybe. Might be a little bit sleep deprived. So one of the things I did and why I want to help more people was in my journeys in life and stuff like that, I have been able to create a multi-million-dollar business offline. Like I said, I'm a serial entrepreneur, so I've created or was partnered in multiple different business ventures. And so that's helped me to understand business. But it didn't help me at all when I moved into like the digital space, right? Which is basically online. It didn't help me with that because it's a different set of skill sets. The things that are the same though in any type of business, whether it's online business, whether you're doing digital marketing, affiliate marketing, whether you're a content creator, even if you're somebody who wants to get in TikTok shop, right? Because that's basically when you get into TikTok shop and you start selling products, you are now into sales. So welcome to the... All right, so let me see. I'm telling you, this background is probably going to really annoy the hell out of me. And I don't mean to annoy y'all, but whatever. I'm trying to figure this out. All right, I'll play with it later because I don't want to be on here long. I want to get back home because I am packing up my stuff to move to go. I'm not move, but to go to Puerto Rico for 5 months. I'll be over there helping my daughter and my son-in-law with my brand new grandson, little Jelly Bean. He's 5 months old and he's so stinking cute. So I'm excited. I'm excited to do that. My daughter's over there in law school. If you missed my introduction earlier, so I created this multi-million dollar business offline. And when I decided, so here's the cliff notes, because again, I don't want to be here long, so I'm just going to walk you through what happened. What happened was, created this multi-million dollar business. Right now, it didn't start off as that. Nobody was like, "Oh, Kara, guess what? Here's a multi-million dollar business. See what you can do with it." Not this story. What happened is, me and the old ex, we started this business from my bedroom, and we turned it into a multi-million dollar corporation. Now, I was just like, he's working long hours. I got six, because I'm a mom of six, right? And then I was helping with my nephew because my sister was in the military. So she was, what do you call it? She was deployed. So I had my nephew who was also under six. So I had six kids under six in the house. And then my oldest son, he was like in his last year of high school. So I'm like, no, he was well, right around. He was in high school, and so anywho, I'm like, all right, I'm tired of us making everybody else rich. It's time for us to make ourselves rich. Now, the thing is that I came from a long line of entrepreneurs. My grandparents, my mom, dad, aunts, uncles, lots of family members that were already entrepreneurs. He came from the go to school, get a good job, work really hard, and make money that way. Well, long story short, I convinced him, let's make this business, let's do this for ourselves. So that's what happened. Okay, so I walked away from that business. I was doing IT, we're doing federal government contracts. So we had contracts with all these different federal agencies, all the ones that IRS, FAA, the U.S. House of Representatives, the EPA, Homeland, all these different places. All right, so how many of y'all know? How many of y'all know? Raise your hand or put me in the comments. I'm trying to get the light right while this lamp post is trying to give a streak. I think, okay, maybe I just stand right here. This is good. Is this good, y'all? All right, so I'm like, okay, so how many of you know, my question is, when one area of your life might be going really well, another area of your life might really, 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 really suck. And I don't mean in a good way. Okay. So my marriage was not good for me. It was a toxic situation, and I'm like, okay, I need to leave. I need to, I don't want to live unhappy for the rest of my life. And to be honest, truthfully, like, I don't want to be with anybody else who may or may not be unhappy as well. So I'm like, okay, let me leave. Let me go and pursue my life and do things. And so I walked away with my mom and my six kids and my self-esteem intact, you guys. How many of y'all know that your self-esteem is so freaking important? As a matter of fact, my former mother-in-law used to tell me all the time, there's nothing like your self-esteem. There's nothing like your self-esteem. So she was drilling that into my head. And I'm like, she sees, so now fast forward later, right? I realized, oh, she was seeing something that I wasn't seeing. So I'm like, okay. So anyway, I left from there, started life all over, but now I got my mom again, my mom and six kids in tow. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Things that were supposed to be done on my behalf weren't done. Money was with, like, just a whole bunch of crazy stuff happened. So I'm like, all right, I got to start over. So I started over. I started doing some things in the entertainment industry. So I was partnered with some people that had a full service music company up in Philly. So shout out to all my Philly folks. So, we had singers, songwriters, Grammy Award winning singers, songwriters, and producers. Even some have done like soundtracks for movies like Bad Boys and all this other stuff. So that was a lot of fun. But I was still in the midst of a lot of craziness at going through the divorce process. So then I moved from Northern Virginia, like DC area, down to the Carolinas. I met with somebody who was a promoter, like one of the top promoters in the Carolinas, got together with him. So I became the vice president of the company that he had. And then so we started doing club events and promotions and we did a bunch of parties like with Love and Hip Hop and Cardi B and Scrappy and what's the name? What's the mama's name? I can't even think of the mama's name. But all these different Love and Hip Hop parties and stuff like that, right? So it was a lot of fun and it was really exciting. Hey, Rama, welcome in, welcome in. So it was really exciting. But this guy was, yeah, if y'all heard this movie called Janky Promoters, he was a janky promoter. He always wanted to take a shortcut. He was always trying to like get over on people and stuff. I'm like, wait. Once I realized that, I'm like, okay, I can't work with you. And he actually got my theme song, and y'all might know it. It's called I Don't F With You. And so that was my theme song for him, right? And I'm like, okay, I can't work with this guy. So let me do something else. So I did some other things, started a cleaning company with my siblings and doing like social media, like helping different companies just get like their Facebook pages and stuff like that set up. But I really was not in the digital marketing space. Okay. So I knew how to set up a Facebook page because I had set up my own Facebook page. But I didn't really know how to really make an impact. And so fast forward, I leave from Carolina, and I moved back up here to the mountains of Virginia. And I'm like, okay. Before that, I'm like, we had this product. So me and my guy, we had this product. I was actually doing like a network marketing thing for a weight loss product. So I'm like, okay, but it was MLM. So, they wanted me to recruit people. They wanted me to do all of the things, cold call people, DM people, track down your friends and family in your warm market. And all the people that are already sick and tired of you anyway, right? They sick and tired of you. And here's your next little thing, right? So I was like, okay, I know there's a better way. I don't want to call people. None of us wanted to be calling people. Oops. How you doing? So nobody wanted to be cold calling people and all that kind of stuff. So what happened was we started looking for a way to market it online. Because I'm like, I know we can market this product online. Paid somebody a bunch of money to do the marketing. And he was a nice guy, but he just was like in over his head. So he did a horrible job with the marketing. He was doing one commercial for us, like one ad for us. It took him like, I don't know, we had to send this thing back to him like multiple times because he would just keep getting like one little thing wrong. And I'm like, do you have somebody there, like a team, or like what is it? Are you a one-man band? Because these are little mistakes. But he also had a lot going on in his life. So again, I'm like, all right, there's got to be a better way to do this. There has got to be a simpler way to do it. So I am on my Facebook one day and I see my friend Tracy, shout out to Tracy. And yeah, so Tracy was like, before that, I saw another guy that I knew from like years ago when I used to blog. And he has a program, and it's a really good program. But here's what happened. I paid $500 for this program. Get into it, and then realize, like, after I've been going through this training and this program for about a week almost, the secret sauce is in the upgrade, and the upgrade is $5,000. That pissed me off because I felt like I had been like, hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray. If I would have known that in the beginning, then I can make a decision. Okay, yes, I want to invest that amount of money into this program. And if you would have had an option where maybe I could pay monthly or installments like the program I'm doing now, Digital Wealth Academy, then I would have been able to say, oh, okay, well, I can do monthly payments and make this work. Got it. But that's not what happened. So I was like, okay, I'm not doing it. So then fast forward, I see my friend Tracy on Facebook. She's just got a picture, just a regular picture of her son and her at a baseball game. And she's like, wow, I just got a $600 ding while my son was playing baseball. And I'm like, what is a ding? So the program I was doing, Legacy Builders, when you get a sale, they call it a ding because like the ding notifications on your phone. All right. So she's like, I got a ding while my son is playing baseball for $600. I'm like, what? Hold on, I gotta read this. So it's just she said the program she was doing was no MLMs, no uplines, no downlines, no cold calling people, no being in the DMs, no calling people at all. Period. No having to recruit people, no uplines, no downlines. You don't got to bug your friends and family. You can do this in 2 hours a day from your phone. I was like, girl, sign me up. Where they I was like, sign me up. Where they do that at, right? $600 a day from your phone, 2 hours a day. This sounds what? What do we all say when we hear something like that? It sounds. Come on, y'all, help me out. I know you know it. Too good to be true, right? It sounded too good to be true. Here's the thing. The thing is that I knew Tracy. Tracy has been doing internet marketing since before social media was a thing. Hey, welcome. Thank you, friend. Thank you for the populars. I appreciate you, Raina. Hey, if y'all not following Raina, go ahead and follow and do all of the things. Appreciate and you guys, if you haven't done your daily heart me, which is just that orange heart up there by my name, go ahead and do that. TikTok will then drop down a list that shows you all of the things that you get for doing that. And it's a pretty cool feature. Now, here, if you are anybody who's doing digital affiliate marketing, content creator, TikTok shop, you want to get into whatever it is, the rewards program that they have on here, you need to be doing all of the things. You need to be doing your daily heart meets and all that when you go into people's rooms because it helps you grow. It helps TikTok to then push you out more, which is, by the way, a reason that if you haven't gone live yet, y'all need to go live. Stop being scared. Just pick up your phone, hit the plus sign, scroll on over to where it says live, and hit the button and go live. Okay, you used to need 1,000 followers to go live. Now anybody can go live as soon as you start. As soon as you get on TikTok, you can automatically go live. So that's the reason you want to do that, because especially if I've been paying attention to the algorithm stuff lately, where you may be getting 0 views or 1 view, or takes you like 48 hours to get 20 views. It's because Oracle, right? The US took over TikTok, right? And Oracle is the company. Now, I'm not going to bash Oracle because I have a friend that is actually a vice president at Oracle that used to work for my IT company. So I'm not going to bash Oracle. I'm going to say, though, that the difference between, and people are like, well, why did it change so much? Here's the difference between a U.S. company and the Chinese company, right? So everything in the U.S., we are a capitalist society. So this is also for y'all that are outside of the U.S. that don't understand how we work. This is the capitalist society. So everything here is pretty much based on money. It's how you can get money, make money, have more money, buy more things, help more people, whatever it is, your thing that you want to have more money for. In this country, that's what is built. We're built on dollars. And how many of y'all know right now with this current administration, and I mean a whole kit and caboodle of them, is not dollars and not much sense. So I'm including everybody. I don't care who you voted for. I don't care who you like and who you don't like. I'm telling you, this everything going on in Washington, D.C. right now is a bunch of nonsense. All right, so that's my little 2 cents. Okay. So we are a capitalist society. So everything in the U.S. is based on money. So when Oracle got involved, that's why you keep seeing, if you post anything, it will always, they'll keep sending you stuff about promote this, promote it, promote it, promote it, promote it. Now, TikTok before used to have promotion, but it wasn't like so in your face like it is now. The reason is because on the Chinese side, that system is built, the TikTok is built more for entertainment. So if you were to be on the TikTok China side, right? Like when they did the ban, not a ban, and we all ran over to Red Note because I went over there with them because I was like, I'm out of here. But at the time, I had really just started started on TikTok because I thought TikTok was just dancing cats and dogs. So that app is based on education and entertainment and then inspiration. as opposed to the money first. So that's what the difference is. So that's why you're seeing this, because they keep telling you to show your post to like nobody, and then tell you, oh, this post is doing great, you should promote it. You just showed this thing to 5 people. What are you talking about? If it's so great, how come you didn't show it to more people? TikTok, let me tell you. Lies. TikTok is like the devil. The devil is a liar. So anyway, so that's the difference. That's the reason you're seeing the things that you're seeing. So my point was, the reason you should go live if you're trying to build your TikTok following or whatever is because when you go live, TikTok does show your live, that you're live to more people, so your friends will see it, but also other people from the FYP or wherever they go get people from. I don't even know where they get people from. They just bring them back to your live. So that's all I know about that. So having said that, all right, so that's why you want to go live, you guys. So don't be afraid. Just hit the button that says go live and just go live. Just do it. I was talking yesterday about that. I don't know why I'm like prompted to tell y'all about going live, but I was saying that even if you're afraid, because most people start out afraid. Now I've been talking forever. I've done like motivational speaking type stuff and stuff like that, and I've been making videos for a long time, because when I used to blog, I made videos. But again, none of that prepared me for how this digital space is set up. It's just like if you have a job, right? You might be going from one field to another, and you're going to have to get retrained on everything because you just don't know it. So that's the same thing that happened with me. But what I was saying is, if you're scared, because most people start out scared, okay, it's okay. Take your finger. Now, this is what I do. I still do this to this day. Get you a note card or a piece of paper or something and write down like 3 things you want to talk about. So whatever your niche is, right? So let's say you're a baker, okay? And you're trying to get more people to know about your recipe book that you created, right? Or your cake mix or whatever you have. What you're going to do is make yourself 3 bullet points of why this is the best cake ever, and why, my grandma's recipe is better than your grandma's recipe, and why I think this cake that I make is better than every other cake. You have to try it. Get 3 bullet points. Number 1 is so good because I use avocados instead of eggs. Did you know that you could use avocados instead of eggs in your recipe? And you don't taste it, but it makes your cake so moist and delicious. Now, I don't even bake, y'all. I suck at baking, and I don't do stuff that I'm not good at. I'm just giving you an example. If you do hair, then you could be doing your hair, curling your hair or whatever, and say, I've been using this new stuff in my hair, and it's really good. Or I used to put a lot of heat in my hair, and now that I'm transitioning from chemicals in my hair to be a natural, I don't use any chemicals anymore, but I do use, Sheba Dooba Dooba hairspray, and it's great, you guys. Look how, so here's 3 reasons you should use this spray. 1, it doesn't have chemicals. 2, it's, whatever. You get what I'm saying? So give yourself 3 bullet points. Maybe you're a stay-at-home parent, but you're the queen of the stay-at-home parents. You're not like all the other stay-at-home moms or dads come to you for advice. I can use that one because I was the stay-at-home mom for like 10 minutes, well, a couple of years, but then we started the company, and before that I was doing Primerica, so I was selling insurance, and before that I was the director of the Municipal Tax Bureau of Philadelphia, so I was always kind of working, and I've been an entrepreneur since I was 5, so even when I worked for other people, I always had my own thing. Okay, so maybe you could say, hey, are you a stay-at-home mom? I know you love your kids, and they're great, and hanging out with your toddlers may be awesome. But don't you just wish you had a grown-up to talk to? Don't you just wish you had somebody that you could just, vent to a little bit, but You don't hate your life, but wouldn't you like to have a little something different? Hey, I created this little group of stay-at-home moms, and we're all over the country because we met on TikTok, and now I made a little stay-at-home mom community, and it's a lot of fun, and we'd love it for you to join us, right? Okay. All right, so there I gave y'all three different ways that you can use something like that. Okay, get creative. If you want me to help you come up with something for your niche, a digital marketer shares a history of online marketing and social media trends. Okay, all right, that's pretty close, TikTok. You almost had it. Okay, but anyway, so if you want to go live and you're scared to go live, get yourself an index card or piece of paper, 3 bullet points. If you're doing books, if you love books. Now, here's the cool thing. If you love books, you can actually sell, if you have a book club, you can become an affiliate like of Amazon or really any of the books. And you tell people about the book. So maybe you say, oh, wow, I just read this great book. Now, I like to read like self-help books and business books and stuff. So I would lose like The Courage to Be Rich by Susie Orman. I'd be like, oh my gosh, you guys, I just read this book and it's so good. Susie Orman really breaks down what it takes to be rich, because you know what? So many of us grew up in a generation or families where people didn't make a lot of money. So money was not even talked about to a lot of us. So you could use something like that for, if you like to read read books. If you like fiction books, you could say, oh my gosh, you'll never believe what this heroine did in this book, you guys. I can't wait till I tell you. You don't have to be that excited. Be yourself. I'm kind of animated, so, but you could say, maybe you're more quiet. I just finished reading a great book, you guys, and I have to tell you about it. You will not believe what the heroine does in this book. So I want to tell you actually 3 things about this book and why I think you should pick it up. And I'm going to give you one little bonus thing of how that book, even though it's fiction or nonfiction, whichever one is like fake, made up, I'm going to tell you like how there's one thing in this book that stood out to me that I could use in real life. So something like that. All right, so y'all get it. So then you go hit that plus sign at the bottom of your screen. You'll scroll over. You're going to hit the live button. You're going to set your timer for 15 minutes, whatever, and you're just going to start talking on your phone like you're talking to a friend. If you would be telling your friend about the latest book you read, talk to the people like you're talking to a friend. Now, here's another tip for y'all if you go live and you're somebody who's nervous. One of my mentors taught me this, and I do it. I did it too when I first started. Up here on the top of your screen, TikTok says when you're live, there's a whole lot of stuff on this side of the TikTok screen. Let me just take a picture. So I'm going to post this on my page when I get done so you can see what I'm talking about. Like, we see a whole lot of things on this side, the creator side, that you don't see when you're watching the live. Okay, so maybe you can, oh man, I lost my train of thought, y'all. Okay. Hold on. What is TikTok trying to tell me to do? Hey, Josh, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. I don't know what my screen is doing. This thing is so annoying today. Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. Viewers must be 18 or older to recharge and send gifts. Remember to create a safe viewing experience for following our community guidelines. Okay, well, I already did all of that. So, hey, Joe, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Who else do we have here? Ruma, welcome. Josh, welcome. Thank you. Oh, man, I really did lose my train of thought. So, anyway, don't make this all scary, y'all. Just set a timer. That's what it was. Set a timer for like 5 minutes, 15 minutes, and just start talking like you're talking to a friend. So if you were going to tell a friend about, like, for instance, for me, I do digital and affiliate marketing. So if a friend asks me, now here's the good thing with what I do is I never have to tell friends or family. I can do this totally faceless, like nobody ever has to see my face. And I can still make money. I never have to go live, but this tips that I'm giving you now are if you want to go live. I've seen some people that go live and they're talking about all kinds of things, but they'll have one of those filters on. Like one of the people that I was doing a battle with one night, she was a gingerbread man the whole time. I don't know what this person's name was, and their TikTok handle was something like Ginger something or whatever. So you don't have to know, I didn't have to know who this person was in real life to be able to do this little TikTok battle with them. And it's about to start raining, so we're gonna head back to the house. But yeah, so that's it, y'all. I just was gonna, like I said, I wanted to hop on here real quick. Earlier, I had the Q&A was still up there. I am getting ready to go to Puerto Rico for 5 months to take care of my little grandson when my daughter finishes law school, and my son-in-law actually works online. So I'm excited to go relieve the other grandma. Now I'm a Gigi, and she is Nana. She likes to be called Nana, and I like to be called Gigi. But guess what? He's 5 months old, so he don't call none of us anything. He doesn't call anybody anything yet. But all right, y'all, I'm out of here. Hey, if you have any questions or if you want to know if you're ready to get started, making some money from your phone in a couple of hours a day. Now, let me tell y'all what happened. Oh, let me tell y'all this. What happened today? Let me tell you what happened today at 5 o'clock this morning. I was super duper tired. I was really tired. I know I'm animated. I am extra sometimes. Sometimes I'm not. But right now I'm extra because I'm excited. So what happened was I've been up packing and getting ready to go to Puerto Rico and trying to get my work done and trying to do all that. And I have a bunch of clothes and different things that I want to donate. So I've been doing that and I was like so tired, but I was up for almost 18 hours. I took a little power nap, but really 18 hours straight, you guys. So 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, I'm still awake, but I'm tired. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and go live now because according to the TikTok gods, my audience is online at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I get online at 5 o'clock in the morning in case they're up, right? Maybe y'all are not. So lo and behold, people were up. I'm talking and I'm telling them about this digital marketing program that I'm doing, and I'm doing Digital Wealth Academy. So if you're interested, go right there to the link in my bio, double tap. It'll take you to my profile screen. You're going to see the link to my beacons. It'll say beacons. You're going to click on that. TikTok's going to send you a scary message. You're going to an external link. You're going to click that because you want to go to an external link so you can get to my website. So you're going to do that, and then you're going to do the same thing this person did, right? They were like, this really sounds interesting. I'm actually interested, and I've been watching people, and I'm ready to start making some money from my phone. Like I've been putting it off and I'm ready. And I was like, okay, cool. So just go to the link in my bio, check it out, see if it's something for you. Here's the thing, y'all. Y'all have nothing to lose. If it's not for you, then don't freaking do it. Right? But it was for this person. So they went off to my link and they did the things and they paid for the program. And the program is $497. Now this is a business, so it's an investment. But wait, they didn't have to pay $497 up front. They came in through instead of installment plan because TikTok doesn't like you say payments. So they came in the installment plan. They got started, and guess what I got? I got $422. Yes, $422. Let's applaud for that. All because you guys, I said, you know what? At 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm gonna go ahead and push that live button, and I'm just gonna talk to people. I was like, look, I look like a hot mess express. I was trying to find a filter. This cat head thing came up on my head, and I was like, I don't know how to get rid of it. So I'm just gonna talk to y'all with this cat head on top of my head, right? So I don't know if they were attracted to the cat head or they were really just like, I need to make some money and I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm tired of being on the struggle bus and I'm really ready for a change. If that's you, do the same thing. Hit the link in my bio. Go when it opens up to my profile, right where it's there, you're going to see the red line. It's going to say beacons. You're going to tap that. TikTok is going to send you the spooky message. You're going to an external link. You're going to say yes. It's going to go take you to my website. You're going to scroll down. You're going to look at all the things to see if it's something that's for you. Now, I got to tell you guys something. Honestly, when I got started on this digital marketing journey, I I said I saw my friend Tracy who made $600 on her phone that day while her son was playing baseball. And she only was working 2 hours a day. No uplines, downlines, no MLMs, no cold calling people, no chasing down your friends and family, no DMing people with the hey girl, do you keep your options open? No, I don't. No, I don't messages, right? I didn't even, there was a video. Like there's a vid in that program, there's a video. In my program, there's not a video. I'm gonna make a little video, but there's not one. But you scroll down, you see everything that's inside of the program. So I'm telling you guys, I didn't even watch the video. I was like, look, I know this girl does good business. Like I said, she's been on making money from the internet before Facebook even was a thing, you guys. Because I think right before it was, I think we forget how long the internet has been around based on how long social media has been around, right? I think the internet's been around since I want to say the 80 something. And really, when people really started getting into computers, and then, Jeff Bezos decided he was going to do what on the internet? He was going to sell books. That's all Amazon used to sell was books. And he used to not even buy brand new books. He used to get used books and all this other stuff. And he just started selling books. And that's how Amazon started. And it started in his garage. So just like I started my multi-million-dollar corporation from my bedroom, it was a small business that we were able to grow into a big business. Here's what I know. It don't matter what Jeff Bezos did. It doesn't matter what I did. It doesn't matter what my mentor did. It only really matters what you are going to do. So what are you going to do? If you're ready, go ahead and do all the things, or you can DM me and put ready. Oh, before I go, let me tell y'all this. I will never, ever, ever in my long leg of life, I will never DM you first. I don't do crypto. I don't do Forex. I don't do, what's the other thing? Telegram, WhatsApp. I don't have any of that stuff. The only way you're going to be able to get connected with me is to DM me first, and then I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm telling you now, which is to go up there to the link and get the information, right? And then we're going to be connected, and then you can email me. We might get on a call later or something like that. But you never have to do any of that. You don't have to mentor people. You don't have to do that. But if you want to, once you get comfortable, if you say, hey, you know what, I would like to mentor some other people, you can. But if you never want to do that, the good news and the beautiful thing of that is that you never have to. So, if somebody follows you out of this room, y'all be careful. There's only one of me. Somebody already has a fake Team Pay Daily account, so you'll know if it's me. DM me. I will send you a message if you're just, you're not sure. Or if somebody tries to, because every time I go on a big creator's account, first of all, some of these scammers, spammers, and sugar daddies show up on these people's lives. And then they go to the people that are on the live and then hop in their DM. Oh, hi, I am. And most of the time they're not nothing against people from anywhere, because I've been all over the world and I love everybody. But what they'll say is, am U.S. citizen, this is my backup account, and I am some big creator. I don't know, Kim Kardashian, Elon Musk, whoever. I'm so-and-so, and I saw that you were interested in digital marketing. Would you like me to send you some more information? Let me tell y'all something. Real top creators, real people making real money, and people are literally making millions of dollars on these apps, right? They are not going to hop in your DMs with some phony account and can't even speak freaking conjugate a verb. I'm going to put it like that. So just be careful out here. They got some really, really good fake accounts. Here's one thing you'll notice. A lot of times they'll have like a fake account. It will be the person's name, but they'll have like extra numbers or letters, or they'll put some dashes, or they'll put extra stuff into the person's name. Some of them are super lazy. They don't even change the name. They just use their name and steal all the people's pictures and videos and everything. Honestly, it's crazy because y'all spammers, scammers, and sugar daddies, if you're watching me now, you could just do this the right way. I can show you how to do this right, legit, like starting from nothing. You can do this, but you got to stop being a scammer, right? You got to come. right, so here's the deal, y'all. If you're not following me, follow me. I will follow you back as long as you're not one of the people I mentioned above. You are not a spammer. You are not a scammer. You are not a sugar daddy. I will follow you. Follow me. Let's keep in touch. All right, I'm out of here. Y'all have a great night. Bye.